Going on to you, Scorpios. You have the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, then you have the Temperance, then you Scorpios have the Hierophant, ooh, the Ace of Wands, the Strength, Five of Cups, then you have the Four of Wands, then you have the Two of Swords, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. So for you Scorpios, right, Hierophant, Taurus, opposite zodiac sign, pulling from your opposite sign. Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Temperance. A lot of you, okay, there's a heavy influence, there's a heavy urge for you Scorpios to trust how things are going to work out. There's a sense of trusting one's own higher self, trusting your own self. Trusting that things are going to work out the way you want it, in the sense of something that you are worrying yourselves up about, right? Nine of Swords. Here you are worrying about something. Worrying about, you know, people's perception of you and your worries, right? Worried about if people are going to like you, if people are going to accept you. The Knight of Cups. Here it is that you spend so much of your time trying to, you know, because you really do want someone serious. You spend so much of your time thinking about it. You want someone serious, the Temperance, and you're willing to get to know someone, right? I'm seeing this in a lot of you Scorpios. A lot of you Scorpios, even in my own life off camera, I'm seeing how a lot of you Scorpios have changed. A lot of you are not so closed off anymore. It's attractive. I ain't even gonna lie. It's attractive. It's attractive. A lot more of you Scorpios have been very much so, again, like the Temperance, open-minded, willing to communicate. And I like that. It's very attractive on y'all, you know? I've been meeting a lot of Scorpios in real life off camera. I ain't even gonna lie. And I've been trying to, anyway. Point is, it's attractive. It's very much so attractive because it's how you socialize with people. Instead of being super closed off and constantly wondering about if someone is doing something, it's more so about how you Scorpios are like, okay, I guess I could talk to these people, and being much more open to actually communicate, right? And the Hierophant represents the Hierophant, right? And the Ace of Wands represents you find that people are willing to communicate back. So it's not to say that you Scorpios are, you know, doing it all wrong, where you are communicating with people and people are like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I ain't trying to hang out. Why? I don't want to talk to you. All this other stuff. That's not the case. These are people who are willing to talk back. But it's saying that, that's my cat. You Scorpios just have to be able to trust the process. People like you. All you need to do, you don't need to play games. You don't even need to worry your heads up about it. All you need to do is just continue to get to know them. If they're real or if they're fake, it will automatically reveal itself anyway. Because if they're fake, all you need to do is leave them alone. If they're real and you like them, you want to continue to get to know them, continue to get to know them. Continue to do the very same thing that you've been doing that they already like. But then the Strength now represents, the Strength in the Five of Cups here represents how it is that you Scorpios are willing to do that. But some of you Scorpios are willing to do that, I should say. Some of you Scorpios are very much so scared or timid to actually open up a little bit because it's the Scorpio, it's a Scorpio thing, right? A lot of you, you know, you're trying to see. Here's the thing. You're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to make sure that, you know, people don't know too much about you, or, you know, you're a hidden gem, because then that way people can't target you for spiritual attacks and attacks. You want to be low key. But people find you attractive though. People like you. So the Strength in the Five of Cups, if you want to get to know these people, again, you're going to have to muster up the heart. Not saying that you don't have it, but you're going to have to muster up the heart to actually continue to get to know them and open up some more. Now, of course, it's going to be a little bit scary. Four of Wands. See, again, Of course, it's going to be a little bit scary. This is you and this other person on the card getting to know each other. This is what I'm trying to say. All you need to do is trust the process, right? Shout outs to Anubis and Heru on the card, by the way. Heru, Anubis. But ultimately, if you trust the process, you can be getting to know someone. Or, like I said, the Two of Swords. They weren't who they appeared to be. Or, the thing that you Scorpios are doing wrong is these may be people who like you, but you Scorpios stop trying to get to know them. You at some point, you Scorpios are like, nah, I don't want to get to know you anymore, X, Y, Z. And that's what's messing you up. Because you will have people who are very much so interested. It's just that, again, from what what I'm seeing here, look at this, the strength, the Five of Cups. Look at the strength. For some of you it's fear, for some of you it's your apprehension. That's not necessarily always about fear. But this is you having to learn to train that doubtfulness. Five of Cups, right? Getting spiritual with it, having to actually sit, having to actually kneel down and meditate. Get your own mind focused on what it is that you even want to do, even in the first place, as smoke comes up from the horizon in the background. The Four of Wands. You could be like this, where you can get to know the person, or the person, right, can totally turn out to be a fraud. Either way it goes, it still benefits you. Either way, Scorpio, because if it's like this, you found someone that actually gets you. But if it's like this, you don't have to deal with having to question if this person is real or not. You know they're not. And the Three of Pentacles represents, but either way it goes, you're never going to build that level of solidarity, right? Pi, the triangle, the pyramid, right? That diamond. You're never going to be able to actually build that jewel, that diamond, that substance in which is formed from pressure, right? I.e. a relationship, if you Scorpios are hesitant. So these cards are just here, again, to just remind you to remember who you are, remember what it is that you've accomplished. Don't be so hesitant to get to know people, right? If you find value within my reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to my website, my Linktree website, in which it has my social media outlets from my Instagram page, my Teesprings clothing store. Go ahead and pick up the merch. The books that I have that are on Amazon. You can buy any one of my books except for the blue and the black one. Really appreciate it. Love pays the bills. Go ahead and pick that up, please, and thank you. As well as if you would like to get a private reading from me, right? It'll say private reading. Click on it. It'll take you right to my website, in which it has my birth chart readings as well as my private tarot readings. It has the amount of time that you get, a description. When you scroll down a little bit, it even has a buy now button with a Cashapp cash tag above it. Scroll down there. You have a way to send me an email, okay? Really appreciate it. Thank you. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Right. To clarify the Hierophant. Dating is as simple as the Two of Pentacles and Three of Wands. It's either going to work out or it's not. The Eight of Cups and Knight of Wands. If the person is inconsistent, it's not working out, and that way you should leave. The Knight of Wands, regardless of whatever it is that they're saying to you. So, because it's too duplicitous. They're saying one thing and doing another. No, trust is built with words and actions matching. Right? So let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. So you have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Swords to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Right. The Four of Pentacles, this is how it is that you build a foundation with other people. You must open up to trust them. The Six of Wands, and you'll feel good about doing it. But you Scorpios just have to get over thinking that people are going to automatically betray you, because that may just be something that's in your head that may not be real. Do you have to worry about, do you have to be aware about the fake people? Absolutely you do. I'm not going to lie to you. But is every last single person on earth trying to betray you? No. You just have to be able to know when they are and when they're not.